Hey everybody, Will Fix here. Got another video for you. Wanted to share an article that I saw that caught my eye about $10 trillion piece of the market that XRP is exploring. It's one of the areas I've talked to you before about. I believe it prevents many of the masses from getting into crypto. That is custody. You know our little seed phrase. People just don't like that, the general public, so it kind of scares them. But anyway, so I saw an article about how much money that was going to mean for XRP. And then when I looked deeper into that article and found some of the interview, I saw some things David Schwartz was saying about the AMM, the automated market maker, that I found fascinating and very exciting. We could be just a few weeks away because he just talks about we're just a few votes away. So we'll check that out too. Here's the article. Right. Bullish news for XRP. Ripple enters new $10 trillion sector with 2 mega deals. Ripple, a cryptocurrency payments network, is dividing into the crypto custody sector, aiming to effectively take advantage of a multi-trillion-dollar market. This move is significant as it could potentially trigger renewed bullish momentum for the XRP price. Ripple enters crypto custody market. In a YouTube interview with Tony Edward, the founder and host of the popular crypto channel Thinking Crypto, Ripple's chief technology officer, CTO David Schwartz, discussed various topics and developments concerning the Ripple ecosystem.
We knew we needed some sort of a custody solution. Trying to find Ripple, trying to be like a sort of one-stop shop for institutional adoption of crypto, and trying to provide a platform that would provide access to the XRP ledger, to tokenization, to payments, particularly. Like there had to be a secure custody solution in there somewhere.
The podcast covered a range of subjects from Ripple's XRP ledger and its automated market maker to insights on central bank digital currencies and stablecoins. Notably, the spotlight was on Ripple's recent entry into the crypto custody market. In 2023, Ripple achieved a significant milestone by securing a partnership with HSBC after acquiring Medico, or as some people might say, Me Taco. A blockchain and cryptocurrency firm specializing in digital asset custody and tokenization. Referring to these key achievements, Edward raised the question of whether HSBC intends to utilize the XRP ledger or the Ripple network. Schwartz responded that Ripple has always been working towards acquiring a secure custody solution, aligning with its goals to serve as a one-stop shop for institutional adoption of crypto. He added that the custody solution would help facilitate Ripple's ambition to create a platform and would provide access to the XRP ledger, advanced tokenization, and prepayments. The Ripple CTO revealed that after searching for various options for custody solution, Medico and somebody was hitting me up that I was pronouncing that wrong. I don't give a crap, so don't say anything. You can read it right there yourself. So if I say it wrong, then you read it right. Medico and HSBC emerged as the most suitable choice for the Ripple network. He stressed the importance of Ripple's movement into the custody sector, emphasizing the market's substantial value, which is set to reach $10 trillion by 2030. By adding custody, that's going to make Ripple the leading enterprise solution provider in this space, and I'm so super excited about that, Schwartz said. XRP sees bullish prospects with Ripple's expansion into new markets. Ripple's decision to expand into the crypto custody market could have a positive impact on XRP price, which has been struggling to rally recently. Presently, the price of XRP is trading at 51 cents, reflecting a prolonged period of price stagnation. The cryptocurrency has had a slow recovery due to the ongoing regulatory and legal challenges with the United States Securities and Exchange Commission. True that. The move into a multi-trillion-dollar market would broaden Ripple's global footprint, attracting new investors and traders, potentially fueling XRP's upward trajectory, including the custody market. Ripple is also set to expand into other innovative markets, including the information technology industry and global payments sector and tokenized asset sector. These diverse markets are expected to positively impact Ripple's ecosystem and positively change the price dynamics of XRP in the future. And I must agree. Here's the part of the interview I was talking about with David Schwartz about the automated market maker. You'll love this part, so check this out.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's talk about the AMM. There's a lot of questions from folks about this. I would love if you can break down what is the AMM, what are the features and benefits of it?
Sure. So the AMM is a feature. It exists on many smart contract chains and Ethereum based chains that literally it makes markets automatically. So what it does is it algorithmically tries to both buy and sell the same asset at the same time. And so what that allows anybody who wants to buy or sell the asset to go to the AMM and say, hey, I want to buy the asset because the AMM is willing to sell it, and vice versa. And so it's essentially a system that provides liquidity. Mm-hmm. And the XRP ledger historically has not had that capability. We do provide liquidity, but we do it through order books. Mm-hmm. And it's kind of funny. When I first started looking at the AMM feature, I was super excited about it. And I was like, why the hell are we using order books? Like, we're using this ancient technology when there's this newer technology. But what I realized is I looked at it closer, and I think it's generally acknowledged now that both of these technologies have their strengths and weaknesses, and there are sort of advantages and disadvantages. AMMs, for example, are not super capital efficient. They need a lot of capital sitting around in order to provide moderate amounts of liquidity. Whereas order books are, but the advantage of an AMM is it doesn't require a human being to place an offer. It's always available. Whereas order books require somebody to actually actively provide liquidity. There's advantages and disadvantages to both. The reason that most blockchains went to AMMs first is because implementing an order book on a blockchain like Ethereum is just impractical. Like there's dozens of orders placed for every order that executes, and if it might cost you $1.40 to cancel an offer that no one's going to execute, that never executes, it just doesn't make any sense. So the plan for the XRP ledger with the AMM feature is to support both order books and the AMM in a way that sort of synergistically allows them to each benefit the other. And we're excited to see that working in practice. We've run it in simulation, and it not only continuously provides liquidity, but it sort of facilitates payments, which is most other blockchains don't do that. So what will happen on the XRP ledger once AMMs are enabled, if you're going to make a payment, let's say you hold a USD stablecoin and you want to pay me XRP, you'll be able to use AMMs and order books as sources of liquidity inside that payment. Which we're super excited about. So the feature has been implemented. It's deployed. We're now waiting for the sort of governance process of the XRP Ledger network to sort of agree to enable it. It's been surprisingly controversial, but it's steadily gaining votes. I think 10 more to go. So we'll see how it goes.
Sure, but maybe right around the corner, coming weeks or so.
I hope so. I hope so. One of the things that's sort of delayed is that there's a concern about sort of any increase in the amount of work that the XRP ledger has to do, because it's a finite resource, and so everything that you use resources on means less resources available for other things that you might want to do. And so that's kind of a judgment call. A big factor in favor of AMMs is they don't just use resources when nobody's using them; they use resources when people are using them. So. If people find benefit in them and are using them, then you should use resources for that. We'll see how it goes. It's a slow. Another thing is blockchain should be slow to change. It's a blockchain that can rapidly be changed is a dangerous thing. It should be a slow and deliberative process. It's a little frustrating when there's a feature you really like that's just sitting around, just waiting for people to be convinced that it's safe to enable it. But on the other hand, if it was broken in some fundamental way, it could cause hundreds of millions of dollars in losses. And so I also understand, the child in me is like, come on, I want this toy so I can play with it. But then like the adult is like, if it makes sense for this to be a slow and difficult process, because you don't want a blockchain to be completely different 2 years from now than it was today, because then nobody can sort of trust it and rely on it. So it's a delicate balance.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's our video for the day. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like this kind of content, hey, like and subscribe for me. Appreciate you guys. See you in the next video.